It just sounds like you really know what's important to you and you're willing to do what's important to you and what you're good at and what you value. And then there's all this other stuff that you realize, well, we have to find someone for that. We have to figure this out. This needs to be shifted. How do you decipher between what's important to you and what you think is important? Because I think a lot of people, again, when they start something, they put the pressure of, I have to be CEO because it's my baby. And if I'm not CEO, then someone else will think I'm just this or I'm just that. You don't strike me as someone who worries about what other people think of you or what you do. Where does that come from, and how do you define or decide what's important to you?
I live my life day to day, myself. I'm not living my life for other people. So if I'm so concerned with being called CEO, I'm going to take on a role because I care that other people think that this is my title, but I have to do something every day that I don't enjoy. That makes no sense. So why would I live my life for this title, for other people's opinions, when this is what I want to do within the business and this is what's important to me? And so I like to take inventory of my life pretty frequently. So I usually do like my New Year's goals and intentions. I like to call them intentions, not goals, because it's what I intend on doing for the year. And then I'm always checking in myself with like my journal every day. So it's like, what's important to me? How do I want to feel today? What things do I love? And so I'll go through and I'll make like a note on my phone of like, what are my energy drainers right now? Like, what do I not like doing? What of these things can I eliminate? And if it's running the finances of the business, like I don't want to do that. So who can we hire eventually to do this thing? And so it's eventually just like taking less of those drainers off of my plate. And so I can really focus my time on the things that I'm good at and I enjoy doing. I think it's difficult for people, especially women, if you have been calling yourself a CEO in the company, then you have to make this announcement like, oh, I stepped down as CEO because we hired somebody. We never intended to be the CEOs of the business. So we didn't call ourselves that in the first place. So if and when the time came, we weren't like, it wasn't that we were stepping down as CEOs. It was that we just never had CEOs. We started the company, and a CEO is somebody who can help run the business when it gets to that like phase. And so I think it's about taking your ego out of it and like, what do you really want to spend your time doing every day, and just focus on that and not what other people think about what most people probably don't even know what people's titles are anyway. Like, so it's like whether you're the founder or the CEO or the whatever it is you are, most people don't know. They just think of it as your business. And so don't so much worry about that, or you're going to spend your time every day doing something you don't actually want to do and you're not going to be happy. And then the business might suffer because of that.